Truth is, you tune into the Royal Truth Radio Show on Little Raleigh Radio Station. Star Reese Royal, Royalty, Stars Pen, and yours truly, I am Queen Aisha. Truth is, your listening experience has just been upgraded. Truth is, we're ready. Are you? Here's your host, Reese Royal.
Thank you, Queen. Hey, Reese, this is Reese Royal on Little Raleigh Radio with the Royal Truth. It is December 12th, 127th show. And today I might be doing a dolo. I'm not sure yet. We'll see because the team said they're all going to be making it, but they all have not making it has not made it here yet. So at this point here, I still want to go ahead and really quick, as we always do, our mission statement is to be informative with accurate knowledge, never to direct, but only guide you towards the truth. All right, I want to thank God for life and an opportunity for all of us to come together. And as well, a shout out always to Miss Linda B. I love you. That's my mommy. Y'all know how I am about it. I just talked to her a few minutes ago. And our music director, Puma Kazi, got us some nice music together. I did throw a couple of songs in there because of some of the topics that I think you actually will enjoy. So I'm throwing that up there as well. And as well, every one of our shows, you can actually go to our playlists are on Spotify by the name of the show. So if you go The Royal Truth 127, you'll be able to get the song list that we were playing today on this show. And our Truth Squad consists of Royalty, Aisha Anderson, Stars Penn, and our honorary member, Mr. Shy Roberts. But today, you'll be doing it by myself right at this point here as the team kind of comes in. But, we also started this new live segment that gives time. I started to give time for my team to be able to get here and us be able to get together, politic, make sure I do a sound check on them, make sure they're together, and we'll be able to continue with the show. But for right now, I actually do want to go into our actual our local spotlights. Excuse me, I'm having tongue time today. So let me slow it down. Our local spotlights, movers, shakers, and go-getters. And so in turn, let me go ahead and get big with that so you can make sure you see these individuals and you look out for these individuals, you all. Please do, because they're awesome individuals. I'm telling you, there are local movers and shakers who are out here trying to get their thing going. And all we need to do with each other is support each other, okay? Automatically want to do. So first and foremost, on our movers, shakers, and go-getters, I'm going to start on Mr. Brian Williams, our graphic designer. He's our graphic designer for Royal Truth Entertainment. He does all of our flyers. He does all of our business cards. The man is awesome. The man has many skills. So reach out to him through Facebook if you need any of that type of work done. Business cards, flyers, cover art. He does it all right? And this is my business picture that you see of me and my brothers. He does many. Also he's down there working out with my boy named Terry Barnes. You got to look out for him as well. And that is Forever Memories. This is Jermaine Barnes. His work is extraordinary. I think you will really want to utilize him if possible. Go to forevermemoriesfb.com to utilize his services. Like I said, any of the pictures seen of me, I'm not a photogenic person, but he still makes me look good. So, look out for my boy and check on him if you need any pictures done. And the best banana pudding, other than my mother's, out there is Mr. Derek Bridges is in with his famous banana pudding. Yes, he does. He has his banana pudding with a strawberry, cheesecake, cherry, chocolate, and chessman cookies. I need to try that chessman cookie. I'm interested in that. I actually haven't had this. I don't know about that. And we always support all of our individuals, giving platforms to speak on all different topics and hot topics with Donna on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays at 8:30. Facebook Live. Please follow, please support, and at the same time as you support her with her Facebook Live, support her book, The Perfect Marriage, Saved by Grace. Please actually support her as well on that as well. Hey lady, I'm seeing her doing the little spotlights, and then you see the Stars Pen is made. What are you? Okay.
Hey y'all.
My visual wasn't good at first, so I didn't know what you would have put into your mouth. So I wanted to check and make sure before I respond. She said, Starspin said she gonna come to us anyway, and we don't know what she gonna give us. So y'all, spend it. Hey yo, and you see Royalty, he made his way up in here, and we all represented up here with our outfits on. But yo, like I said, I was going through our local. Let y'all know, I was just going through our local spotlights, movie shakers and go-getters, and I just got to Miss Donna Taylor, of course, our humanitarian award winner. And again, we're going down with her Imperfect Marriage, Saved by Grace. Please check out the book. On Tuesdays, every Monday, 2nd and 4th, you can catch Mr. Purpose Pod with Mr. Alan Levi Simmons, and also another awesome spoken word activist out here that's doing his thing. I want to learn how to do that myself. And you can also catch him, like every one of our people. They're out here. I'll give you something to read as well as you can see them. Can I Speak by Alan Levi Simmons. Please go ahead and support his book. And my brother know we always support family. And of course, Miss Tanya Parker here with the Wisdom Wednesdays. Okay, and hers is Facebook Live, like Donna's was. It's on Wednesdays at 8 o'clock. And also, please, as I told you before, let me go and find that for her. Yes, here, you need to go evolveblackgirls.com and also subscribe to our Smiley Praise YouTube channel. Please do that. And that also goes into, like I said, her book, Evolve Black Girl. She's out here doing her thing. I'm always to support you. You know, I love you, Tanya. I'm always there for you. No question about that. And on with our local spotlights on to Miss Trevely M. Ellis. I love her so much. She's giving love to people. She's bringing people together. She's popping up these weddings and letting people find love in all the unusual spaces. That means no matter where you are, you can still get some good love with her. So in turn, if you're in your Christmas spirit, you want to get married, this is where you need to go, y'all. You need to go out and find her. So now I got my team together, and we can go ahead and get into you all how, as we said we were going to do. Let me see. I'm not sure if I got it up there already. I may not. I need to go check that. Yeah. Put this back up here. Yeah. No. Yeah. I already did the information, and I'm gonna go back to that in a second because I'm not really sure about what I want to do. I kind of want to redress what we did before, to be honest with you. But before I do that, let me make sure where we are now. Got a little sponsor question there. We'll get back to that in a second. The call out of the day. Yes. Let me do this because I know for a fact that Ms. Starspin wants me to make sure I get this information out to you right now. If you want to join our chat, please call 919-522-2129. That's 919-522-2129. If you want to join our chat, so that's going to be there for you. If it pops up, you're here. I want to Reese Royal songs, and I'm going to throw it out in there for you. So if anybody wants to take part in it, so y'all, that is how you actually join our conversation. And I am going to go ahead and give the question today because it's kind of, I'm going to piggyback what we did before, Stars, because I think it was a great conversation. And I wanted to go right back into it again because we've had more conversation about it afterwards. And that is, what is more important, the journey or the destination? I end up having so many conversations with people about it. So I kind of want us to actually get back into it again and address that one more time, if you don't mind. I mean, you know what I'm saying? We can see if we can fit that in our conversation. But I'm sorry, I'm doing some talking. I can hear only myself. Go ahead, lady.
No, you're fine. What's up, fellas?
Babe, how are you doing? I mean, that's what I'm saying. You know that this is the segment here. We had to get in there. Since I have some people here, y'all, we're gonna do this and go ahead and catch up with the squad because y'all, I miss y'all. It felt like it's been a long time for some reason. I don't know why. A lot has happened, but yeah, this is the time for us now to all this get together and actually do exactly what I said I was going to do. That is, catching up with the squad. Yo, tell me what has been going on with you all. Stars, we always start with our queen. We always start with the ladies. Yeah, our beautiful ladies. That's what you're supposed to do. And first and foremost, Stars, how you doing today, sweetheart?
I am well. You see me over here crunching on my candy apple. I got this huge candy apple, y'all.
Okay, bro. You should have started the first time she put that up there. I didn't know what she was doing and what that was, and then I'm so glad she clarified because I still now. Okay, a candy from where?
It's a candy. I want to say Food Lion. My daughter bought it for me.
Oh.
So I want to say she just got it from the grocery store, but it is so good. And I'm just having a snack this evening. I didn't realize when it first popped on, I was like this, and I forgot that it was like brown and stuff. So
Right. So from my angle, I was like, okay, what we doing here? Okay, what exactly? But I mean, but tell me, Queen, what's been going on with you this week? Last 2 weeks, what's been going on with you?
I've been chilling. Honestly, I yesterday I was in Charlotte. I was super excited for that event. I got to witness some babies, loving up on some other babies. It was awesome. So little Miss Miosha Burgess, she is the Charlotte Princess, huge model. Does a lot of things in the community. She hasn't even graduated high school yet, and she actually had her 3rd annual award show. So I was able to go and speak to the little babies. So of course I did a little poetry and just kind of gave them some heads up on what's coming, in life. I don't like to tell the kids too much about go to school and respect your parents. They already know that. We got to tell them something new. Do you, be yourself. They don't want to hear that same old stuff. So I went out there and cut up a little bit. And
A
I'm
little
ready for
bit.
my trip. Last day of work is coming up on Friday. So I will be flying out, me and my daughter. We're
To
going to
New
do some
York.
celebration. Yeah.
Yes. So all that is squared away and everything's good to go in there, right? You're gonna
Yes.
be and say
I'm
how
ready.
long you think you'll be gone?
Huh?
How long will you be gone?
I don't know. I bought one-way tickets.
Ooh, all right.
So when I
See,
get to
she might not come back.
no, I gotta come back. I gotta come to school, and yeah, I gotta come back. But I wanted to, I want to do a couple of weeks. It's like since my mom has passed, this will be the first holidays without her. So I'm gonna go and do her balloon release on the street where I grew up at, and just kind of, say my goodbyes that way. So it's a lot gonna be going on this week, and that weekend. So pre-celebration for my daughter's sweet 16, and a pre-celebration for my 50. So yeah, I'm ready.
and congratulations. I am looking. I'm with you on that. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Coming to the 50 club.
Yeah.
I've been here three strong. I told y'all. I think I was told everybody before. I'm 2 years old with 50 in the bank. You know what I'm saying. So I'm in my terrible twos now. But with that 50 on mine, oh, that's too much. That's too much for everybody. That's just already.
I'm glad.
Welcome to the 50 club.
Yeah, I'm glad to have made it. So many have not made it to 50. So yeah, I'm gonna celebrate.
Exactly. Somebody beside you on the side ain't made the 50. So I don't even know why
Right.
he's doing all that talking. So that's why we're gonna go ahead and do something that makes more sense than the whoosh that somebody's actually trying to give us right now. I'm gonna go ahead and do our first topic because I love this. This inspiration, this is very inspirational to me because that lets me know they still care too. Okay, need to know news. The only need to know news we really had, because Catch Up with Squad was basically the other one thing. And me and my bro, I get to say, I'm going to catch up for us both. We were together this weekend with my best friend. It was his birthday. Happy birthday, Miles Otley. That is my boy. That's my bestie for 15 years. And he turned 35. And we had a great time. We enjoyed DC. And, it was awesome. It was cold, but it was awesome. It was the same thing as all it is. So that's the shout out we can give for what we did. But, I want to definitely just catch up with our queen. But also, since she talked about the kids and talking to the kids, then as a kid is actually running a entire city. Now, Earl City. Jalen Smith is now running Earl City. Well, the city of Earl in Arkansas. I was going to say Earl City. Earl in Arkansas. He is 18 years old, and he has been elected to mayor, okay, at 18. Now, there's only 2,000 people in this city, and as well, and he won, I believe, by 100 votes.
Right.
But it's still phenomenal. Now, I'm not going to downgrade it by saying I know also there's a dog that's been nominated, that's been elected mayor too somewhere. But those people, that's a whole nother ball game. But this young man right here cares about his country, cares about politics, and no matter how corrupt he thinks it is, he's getting out here and he's fighting for his people. 18 years old, any of us, since we're all in the 50 club here, who can tell us we care? Who cared about politics at age 18? Queen, did you care? Did you vote?
At 18, absolutely not. I wasn't even on the spectrum.
Bruh.
I wasn't.
I mean, probably. Well, I could say yes because I thought, I was in student council and school president and vice president and all those different superlatives or whatever. And I thought I was, important and wanted to be. It made you seem like you were smart if you were into that stuff. So
I got to give him that. He's right there. It did make us feel like if you could get elected, and I think I only went for treasurer. I don't really think I was into actually choir and music, choir and band. And then I hated the fact that they made us choose between the two. I actually got to the point where they told me I had to make a choice between playing the sax or singing with the choir, and then I decided to sing with the choir. So,
and kids are so mean. And when I say kids, I mean teenagers, because I remember they made us do speeches, of course, and I had a hole in my sock, and it was like at the top too. And I wanted to show my sock, so the little suit I was in, kind of high water-ish, and I thought I was clean, showing my socks off, and somebody yelled out, "Oh, he got a hole in his sock!"
And that can't happen in high school. That cannot happen in high school. That's
Hey, but you know what? I still won.
There you go.
Hey.
Okay. I know somebody's already trying to call already. I told me. Actually, I think that I should make sure it might have been somebody trying to call.
So look, my babies in my class have the number. So
they do?
Listening.
Well, okay. Well, then I might need to prepare for that, because at this point, other than speaking of that, y'all, we're gonna go quick and move in our shows, because I want to keep it on 45 minutes, and we're gonna go into entertainment, and of course, everything Marvel. But before that, do have our little music break, and I'm using our entertainment topic. I'm using that vocalist music because I hadn't played the music in a while, not because I don't love her with all my heart. I just realized I hadn't thrown in the show and all these shows, and we're getting together, y'all. The team's getting together. We're gonna have a new format, definitely for the year starting in 2023. When I start our shows in January, we'll have 2 more shows this year, and then that's next show's on December 26th. So I'm trying to get this master chef to come to the show, but I'm getting with him, and we'll see if they're gonna make that happen. But because the next topic's about somebody trying to hurt my baby, trying to hurt my LaBelle, I decided I had to go find some of her music. And I found 2 minutes, so I think this might be the Pat LaBelle show with the music today, because I'm gonna start with my girl here with the song that when she was burning up the stage, and that's no reason, but there's somebody trying to a bomb threat, and they had to pull Pat off the stage. I didn't like that, but we're never gonna start our show with Feel Like Another One. Big Daddy Kane, Pat LaBelle, and we'll be right back. I like that song. I like that. Feel like another one. Oh no, but yeah, I mean, I guess it's gonna be coming up in a minute. I mean, the song is not, back then the songs weren't as long. But Pat LaBelle, I'm gonna let that song play. Yo, what in the world? I saw I couldn't get the video here to put up here for you, but I'm actually gonna have the picture information up there when we get to the topic. But yeah, somebody tried to bomb the spot, and then Patty was had some roses, and she was about to talk about it. Somebody came and said, what you doing? And then to my understanding, when they got her behind that stage, they told her it was a bomb. Oh, baby, let's go. And she was ready to go. And she said, okay, I'm not playing the game with nobody. So, yo, what is crazy? A concert for Patty LaBelle?
I saw the video. She looked like, why are you trying? She was like snatching the mic back, like, what are y'all doing?
Yeah, like, you don't mess with the Patty show, but like I said, I think somebody mentioned, I also was when I was reading that, and somebody said, well, yeah, when she got backstage and they told her what's going on, okay, it's time to go.
Yeah, I'm sure. She got her butt out of there.
But a Pat, what? I can't believe that. I can't.
If it was even true, you know how people call in something, they knew that was going to stop that show.
Yeah, well, that unfortunately people do dumb things like that. But to a Pat LaBelle show?
A hater somewhere, man.
Who hates on Pat? I mean, I didn't know anybody hated on Pat. I mean, I knew, I think Aretha. I mean, just the royal truth, so we keep it truthful.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think she did, and also I know Donna Ross did too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We gonna get that credit, but they ain't gonna do no bomb threats. I mean, I don't understand that you would do that to Pat LaBelle. Looking good too. I love my baby. She was looking gorgeous doing her show. And I'll do as a side note because it's actually not on the topics. I'll go ahead and mention that too about Mariah Carey doing her show, a sold out show, and she brought her daughter, I think Monroe is her name, Monroe, one of Nick Cannon's kids, one of the 1,000 that he has out there. She came out and they did the note. They both whistled the note. It was, I mean, it wasn't long for her. I mean, you know, for him, but it was. I mean, I didn't know that the baby girl could do the note like that. And they did the note. That's amazing to me.
Oh yeah, that little girl can sing.
She
has a gorgeous voice.
She does.
Yeah.
I haven't. It didn't. It kind of hard in a way in a manger. It's kind of hard to get an idea of what her style of vocals, because that's a song that's so traditional. You can't hear me. You get.
I'm almost certain that Mariah's got her in the studio and in the classes, and she's come with somewhere cultivating that, because she has an amazing voice. Another one I really love to hear sing is Brandy's daughter. I can't even call her name, but she has a beautiful voice also.
I haven't heard her. I liked hearing Tichina Arnold's daughter.
Yeah.
Woo,
and believe it or not, J-Lo's daughter can sing. She actually sounds better than J-Lo to me.
Come again, say what?
She sung at the Super Bowl.
And she got a video out. I think it's on YouTube. Well, I'm sure it's on YouTube. I don't know what it's called, so don't give me the lion. But that little girl got some pipes, and she has a beautiful little songstress voice.
Yeah, she can sing better than J-Lo.
She sounds better than J-Lo to me.
See, come again one more time.
She sounds better than J-Lo.
No.
I got my
J-Lo
Royal Truth.
Hey. So you see going on? Oh, the song's about to end. Come right back. Hold 1 second.
And you wrong, because you were supposed to wear Love and Laughter.
I know. Leave me alone. Why you can tell her about everything?
I didn't know. I didn't know either. I'm over here with somebody else's brand.
Hey, y'all, Pat LaBelle feel like another one, and that's what she felt like was something else going on too on the close here, because that's our topic for the day here when it comes to entertainment. Because I'm trying to say, who in the world is going to try to bomb a Pat LaBelle concert? Okay, and so yes, that's what happened here, y'all. She had to be rushed off stage. I didn't have the video footage, but I did want to see the beautiful red outfit she had on, and let y'all know that somebody gonna try to do a stupid bomb threat at a Pat LaBelle show, and actually after she has to be rushed off stage. So I think that's wrong, because I'll tell you, if I go see Pat LaBelle, you gonna give me my whole show. And you know, Patty, the type of person who would take everybody home with her and actually sit there and put some chicken and actually do that for her. That's the type of person we talking about right there. You know what, y'all? I'm so ashamed to say this and say I love her so much. I still have not tasted the Pat LaBelle sweet potato pie.
Man, you crazy.
I haven't. No, I haven't.
But how about that hip hop chicken
last night? It's average to me. It's not like mouth watering.
It is okay. I need to know that. That's the thing. But I want to try it. And then also, I'm sorry you just started, because I did not want to get disappointed, because I know when it comes to something, if Patty made it in her house, it'll be one more thing. But for her to take her recipe and put it in a Walmart, I feel like I'm gonna lose a couple of ingredients on the way down. Maybe the nutmeg and maybe
what? When you taste it, you can tell that it's not made right then. But it's not bad. It's not bad. The banana pudding is really good, but they could use some more cookies. I like a lot of cookies and bananas in mine, and they're a little skimpy on it. But the flavors are there, so I could tell that if she was making it that night, it would be better.
What is the others? It's not a sweet. It's actually a meal, an entree.
Well, I don't know about no meals. She has a peach cobbler.
Peach cobbler.
Yeah, she got like a blueberry cobbler, raspberry, all flavor cobblers. Okay. And then the sweet potato pie and the banana pudding.
Did you try the peach?
Yeah, I have. I like them all, honestly.
Okay.
I like them all. My mother's is better, but
did that have any pizzazz to it?
Yeah, they're really good, especially with some ice cream.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll like them. I can't say that bad about
peach cobbler. Oh God, it's so good. Apple or peach, it doesn't even matter.
And they're good cold or hot. So yeah.
Wow, that's saying a whole lot. Saying you can eat it cold, or you can eat some people's cold. No, at all, y'all. Other than that, somebody leave my panel alone. That's the first thing I want to say that. But there is two things that happened this weekend. Well, this weekend, y'all, that I have to, we're gonna. I'm calling it what I think about it, the two must sees, no question about it, y'all. I'm telling you. My brother turned me on to one, and then now I can turn you on the other one. But it caused me to be the nerd that I am. I watched The Woman Queen this weekend, you all, and I
Woman King.
truly Woman King. I'm sorry, the Woman Queen. That's the Woman Queen. That's the Woman Queen for
Yeah,
real.
you
Yes.
did.
Okay, the Woman King.
But
It's so
that's part two. That's part two. Woman Queen part two, y'all.
I watched The Woman King this weekend, and of course, I'll send it to you. The Smithsonian did an article about this and was telling about, and that's why I put this piece of this article up here, saying, "Is The Woman King based on a true story?" Yes, it is. But was there some changes? Yes. The person that the Viola played did not exist, and her daughter did not exist. That was played as a story to explain their efforts at what they tried to do with the palm oil and all the things influenced by it. But another thing that's not true is he did not stop slavery. He actually continued on, and then his son continued on, and then his son continued on until they actually finally stopped. They did try palm oil, it did not work, it wasn't lucrative, so they stopped. So, and yes, now another thing is they weren't considered warrior. The way the movie showed, like there was some female warriors and male warriors. Technically, those females were still his wives, but he did not have sex with them. He saw them as his protectors, like the Dora Milaje to an extent. But he would, but they technically were still considered his a Jose. They considered his wives still. They were just an extension of his wives. So, all of
I need
this,
some concubines in my life.
huh? You need some
I need some
concubines.
concubines in my life.
Oh my God. Not with an S.
He said
Bye.
concubines. No, he didn't.
With an
Yeah,
S.
yeah, yeah,
See, you
yeah.
got to say
Yeah.
words that she don't know what they mean.
Yeah. And this is a picture of some Jose's, some of the actual ones with their actual outfits. I found that because I have family who lives in Gambia. That area ended up being Nigeria, but I have family in this area, and so I was very intrigued by it being part of West Africa because I plan to go there in June of next year. So I'm excited about that. And this information, all the stuff they mentioned, the French, basically they had all those pieces in it. So I don't call it to be not true. It did give you the impact of all that did happen. But and these women were fearless. They were really called the Black Amazons, and they did some amazing things. And that article, I'll gladly send it to y'all. It's in the Smithsonian magazine. It's very detailed about all of their names and what they did. Very good story. Now, Queen,
Another part of the movie, though, bro, and nothing against the movie. I like the storyline and what they did, but if you notice that the women soldiers were like more dominant than the men soldiers, that's really not a true part of the movie, because you know how it is in that culture. You know,
yeah,
the women. I don't want to. I'm trying to choose my words wisely, but I don't want to say beneath them. You know what I mean?
they did
But
treat them in that factor, no question, and that is true. Idi Amin is a good example of that. So that is very true. These women though rised up against, because if you read the article, is one man said that these women are fearless. They went up against a group and it really took those men back a little bit, to how those women took advantage and took their heads. Okay, so it really shocked them that those women were as fearless as they spoke. They were some true, because a matter of fact, let me find it, because they were broken into 5 groups, and I really think it's worth me finding that real quick. Just tell you those 5 groups. There were elephant hunters. That was one of them. I'm trying to remember exactly each one of them. It was like, wow, when I read that, like, are you serious? Oh, here we go. They're right here. Here we go. It was 5 groups, and let me find exactly where those 5 different types were. And that's kind of their levels according to that information that was given. Here we go. I know it's close to me here. 5. Well, it's not that far down, is it? Man, I wanted to tell you exactly those 5 groups. The 5, they were, like I said, they were broken into those exact warriors were broken into 5 different groups. And I know Elephant Hunters was one of them. I want to just remember the other ones as well. And I think the article is very long, y'all. So I don't want to take too much. Here we go. I got it. Bam. All right. The Ahoji division consists of 5 branches: the blunderbuss artillery women, the elephant hunters, the musketeers, the razor women, and the archers. So if you've seen the movie, you saw the razor women, you saw the archers, you saw, you know what I'm saying? You saw those women were broken into those groups like that, and that's how they were skillfully set. These were some fearless women. It is so, I mean, it's another, y'all. I watched the movie twice, so that must see. I'm not gonna kill it like that, but I'm gonna send that Smithsonian thing to you all to read the article. It's really worth a must read. I sat down and wouldn't stop until it was completed. It's worth reading. Now, y'all, other than seeing the Woman King, like everybody should have, you haven't seen it. I feel bad I waited this long. See Wednesday, okay? See Wednesday on Netflix. I know it's a good show when I'm willing to watch 6 episodes and go back and watch other 6 and watch snippets of other episodes again. Wednesdays, which is from the Addams Family, done by Tim Burton, then in his original style. It is actually a worth watching, a must see. Queen, have you seen Wednesday?
I have not, but if there are any of my children listening right now, which I believe they are, I actually wore an outfit on Friday, and when I say they drew pictures of me and, oh, she's our favorite teacher, but I was labeled Wednesday for the whole day. So I had no idea who this kid was until Friday. So yes, I will be watching.
You were labeled Wednesday.
So did you watch? I'm sorry, brother. Go ahead.
Go, bro. Go ahead.
No, did you watch like the Addams Family growing up?
I did. I watched the Addams Family. I was a huge fan of the Addams Family. Lurch and all of them. Them was my homies. But I didn't put the 2 and 2 together when they kept saying Wednesday. And then when I saw the outfit she had on the Netflix, I was like, okay, they was trying to be funny.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So if you actually watch Wednesday, and by you, if you're old heads like me and bruh here, who watch the Addams Family and certain things that they do during the show, which is modern, is very modern. So the kids of this generation are gonna love it, and they do love it from the reviews. But you're gonna look at it and you be like, oh, and see, these kids don't know what they're talking about, but you're gonna be like, oh, I remember that.
Yeah, so I can relate.
You know,
yeah, they did. Oh, nostalgic. Yes, my brother's calling it like you see it. It was very nostalgic. It kept on just bring. I'm gonna just say this. It is very nostalgic. It is very nostalgic and how it did its thing. So, y'all, it's really worth that. You really enjoy it. Y'all, we're going to also tell a break because I want to at least give you at least 2 songs in the show here. And we're going to take a break with this song. My son has it from Cherry 22. And the song is called Sacrifice. So we're going to take a sacrifice break. Come back with you with, let me see what my rest of my topics are at this particular moment here. We are with yes, we got to talk a little bit about the box office winner this week, the only movie to stay there for 5 weeks. You might not know, what it is, and a little bit of announcements. But right now, like I said, I'm gonna give you a little bit of Cherry 22 with Sacrifice. All right, and we'll be right back. God, actually, he played a song the other day. I know exactly what it is. It's kind of nice. I like her voice too. I got to check it out. Y'all check it out if you want to listen to littleraleigh.org, and you can actually hear the song we're playing right now called Sacrifice by Cherry 22. But right now, you're going to get a little chat with this squad, of course, as we don't catch it up because we haven't seen each other, like I said, in about 2 weeks. I mean, I saw my brother this weekend, but I haven't seen Queen Star's been in a minute now as it gets closer. But y'all, when we get to that, we're gonna get to know when you're gonna see us all again because it's all coming up very, very soon. So, and I guess Queen, I've been looking down here to see if I see her coming up down there, and I don't see it. So I don't think Queen's gonna be able to make it today. But that's why I love being able to start the show with her voice, and then so we at least know she's part of the team always and always. Now, honorary memory, Mr. Shy Roberts, which That's what I want to talk. You know, we're gonna take this little moment here. I'm gonna throw this at you real quick. You'll be the first person I throw this to it, Stars. I'm gonna be the first person because it was brought to me, and I'm looking forward to putting it together with this gentleman. And if it happens, you will be basically a star in this star spin. The star spin will be a star.
Hold on, you mean what you mean will be already a star?
Thank you.
Well, I mean, at this event, see, my brother been doing this night turning thing all weekend. Okay, all weekend. Anyway, get past
He's been
him.
correcting you.
Yeah, for no apparent reason. Now, this is what it's been funny. But the funny part is we're gonna take Love and Laughter to Louisiana. I've been offered to bring the show for there's 2 venues down there, and want to do 2 shows, a Friday and Saturday show. It might be Baton Rouge and New Orleans, or but either way, it's gonna be Love and Laughter in Louisiana. Now I'm trying to make sure we get the funding for them to take care of getting us there and all of this involved. And once I can confirm this, of course, I'm on air officially asking you that we will want you definitely to bring that monologue down there to Louisiana, where it fits in really down there perfect. You know what I'm saying? So yes, I will want you to be part of that. I already got it. Said he said yes before he don't know what's going on. He just said, okay, whatever you're doing, you just make sure. And then T Miller said the same thing. So these 2 guys, I know once I mention it, they're gonna say when, and where, and how. So,
yeah, it's a hard yes. New Orleans, absolutely.
What? I'm looking forward to it. We'll talk in January and confirm. Go ahead, bro. Come with the song.
I just want to tell Star that he ain't gonna drive.
That's okay, because I'm not either. I'm hopping a flight.
Okay. See, now
I am not going over that ever again in life.
I'm gonna hop in a seat somewhere. I'm not sure exactly what it's gonna be.
What I tell you, he ain't gonna drive.
But I know.
But he will hop in the seat.
That's 11 hours. I took that drive.
But that's but when you're with some good people, I did not mind the drive. I will say that.
Wonderful time.
When you party all the way down there. Only place
be right back.
Yeah, we had one bad incident, and it was at KFC.
What incident? What was that?
Sacrifice by Cherry 22.
I'll let him tell you.
Little Raleigh Radio with the Royal Truth, and we're all back. And as we were speaking before, just to follow up on the show. I'm sorry.
Pause. We gotta take a side break for a second.
Okay.
Tell her about KFC. The whole trip was good except KFC.
The one thing about this, what I loved about us deciding to take this trip was we were going to be able to go through every single state, right? And we want to make sure we stopped in every single state. That was our intent. So we chose in Mississippi a KFC. Okay. I thought it was a safe bet. I really thought it was. We weren't worried about no problems here. But all I know is that was the shortest state we stayed in because I need to get my girl out of that building and out of that restaurant before she beat that girl down.
Oh my God!
Counter. So Mississippi. And I understand. I kind of understand. Tina didn't have to go that far with it, but it was just the girl's attitude was uncalled for. We weren't even. We're not from there. We have no idea. And it wasn't any crazy questions. It was just the treatment of it. Like, honestly, this is white. This is white on the pie.
On the pie. Right. Can I get one of them apple pies? One of your crispy apple pies? No.
These are white on the pies. Okay. All right. No, it ain't right. But hey, we were around and around. We were on our way. And that was it. We didn't even care about it. We didn't eat that energy up. We left the energy right there.
Yeah.
And kept it moving. Now that was on the way down. So in turn,
it's always one.
Yeah, that one state. So and then turn around about a couple of months later, my brother was stationed right in that state. So it turned yes, and he continued to deal with it for about 3 years. So but y'all we gotta do everything Marvel. I love this picture, y'all. I don't know if y'all see it. It got Tuma. It has Namor. It has Namor. I'm gonna start a petition for us to give a Namor movie. We need a Namor movie. We deserve a Namor movie. because that story they told there about that culture is very intriguing, and it should be actually further going further. But we digress there. But everything Marvel, I just want to make sure I showed that. But let's look at the box office numbers, y'all. And this is where our top story is for everything Marvel. I mean, sorry, well, entertainment and everything Marvel. Well, actually, everything Marvel, exactly. Black Panther for the 5th week straight is now 11.1 million. This weekend has actually grossed 747 million. I think 747 million. I think 747 million. At this point, total 415 in domestically, and then the rest actually, which is less, kind of wild. And I think that's because of China. But it did actually have about 300 something million overseas. Given that the total is definitely considered a hit. That just to let y'all know, if I didn't know, Black Adam totally made 300 million in total. So basically, Black Panther has done over almost 500 million more than Black Adam did in his total take. So I consider that a success. Now, Queen, I know you saw Black Panther, right?
Nope, I told you I'm waiting to go see it this weekend with my daughter.
That's right. Okay, well, I had to give you time. I forgot.
Yeah, don't talk, don't say nothing.
I'm not gonna talk about it. I'm not gonna talk.
Well, what about that part with? No, I'm just.
I was about to go click.
No, we won't do it like that. The history just let you know. We're not gonna give any spoilers, of just letting you know this franchise has done things no franchise has ever done. And like I said, other than having one of the greatest one-day totals, also being the only movie to actually hit 5 weeks in total. And I believe it will be passing Doctor Strange as far as its total. I believe, maybe not. Excuse me, because Doctor Strange had 955 million is his total. So that means another 200 got to come from somewhere. It's kind of difficult, so it may not make it. I'm thinking maybe it might end around 800, but that is not a disappointment. That is my cool point. And right now, you see, there's still some black people. Our queen right here ain't seen it yet, so they're still gonna make some more money. So we no question on that part. We're gonna definitely continue to support. But let me go in here. Where we at? I gotta think over here yet. No, I gotta get over here. That's why you need a whole team for this. Me and my brother been talking about this. I'm telling him I need a full team here to can run every single thing, every board. That way, I don't have to do everything myself. But even though I'm doing it right now, let's go ahead and give you a little bit.
And now it's time for the royal announcements.
All right, you all. The royal announcements is just letting you know what's going to be happening next year. Y'all, next year, we're going to have some things going on for you. And let's let you just know, in February, when the Love and Laughters return, the first one, of course, is going to be, excuse me, I am having a choke here. It's going to be at the Love and Laughter at the House on February 10th. All right. And that show will consist of a couple of people you might know. We're going to see a comedian there named, Dink. He's going to give his little styles. He did our thing at the World Thanksgiving. And then Mateo, a new R&B sensation who brought himself to the radio station and definitely going to finally get on stage, and he's been waiting for opportunity, and this is going to be his first opportunity. But that spoken word that night on February 10th, it's going to be actually my baby, my queen over here, Star Pens. She's going to be actually our queen, giving us the spoken word. But there's also another twist that I'm working on right now, because my son's birthday falls on an odd day. So his birthday actually is February 2nd. So I'm convincing him that maybe we can celebrate his birthday, even though it's a little late, we'll celebrate his birthday on February 10th. So that might be a tiger celebration, because my oldest is turning 35 years old. So I'm actually going to look forward to actually maybe having that. We were going working it out, but what y'all know, regardless, being entertained, yes, you have Dink, you have Mateo, and you have Stars Pen, and I'm gonna be in the house hosting, so you all come February 10th at Love and Laughter at the House in Durham. Please, Miami Boulevard, please show your support. And then,
here we go with that bull crap, right?
Yeah, is that the Katie? Is that the Katie apple?
I got this.
That
yeah,
thick
it
thing.
was. I'm trying to save it.
Now, and but other than that, her making sure she's the spotlight. She already gonna be the spotlight anyway. You know that. We'll have Pier 34 on February 25th, and that's gonna be setting P back. Noel also from the Royal Thanksgiving, and T Miller also from the Royal Thanksgiving. So if you did not get to our Royal Thanksgiving, all the talent who showed their asses and dropped their mics are going to be there on the Love and Laughter in the house, Love and Laughter at Pier 34, starting back in February. Please get out and support. The tickets should be going in, I think, at the beginning of the year in January. They'll drop. If I can push it, I'll try to push it for it to be by the next show, the 26th. And I will actually check if people actually do link in. You might get some free movie tickets. We're going to check on it because I'm able to see your emails. And if I see if you actually bought your tickets for shows next year, maybe we want to throw you some tickets so you go see something like The Woman King, or go see Black Panther, or go see something that, go see, which I'm going to go see when I get out of here, Emancipation. Because I'm going to go see Emancipation because someone actually brought it to my attention today, some important information that might feel that I may need to see this movie. So I may take the time out today to actually watch Will Smith for his Emancipation. And that's what I'm saying on that part there, and not killing.
I knew you were gonna
I mean, I'm gonna try to give a chance. Now, okay, Queen, let me ask you a question. What was your last favorite Will Smith movie?
Oh gosh, Will Smith. I'm gonna have to say Pursuit of Happiness.
Pursuit of
I
Happiness.
told you that was a good movie. I told you that was a good movie, bro.
And that was
that movie. Yeah, and that movie made you. If it makes you cry, and I don't know if you did. I know I did. I mean,
I did several times. I think the best part, of course, is the end, especially when they showed the real character, and then when they had to sleep in the train station, only because I can relate. So yeah, I felt a lot of that movie. I really did.
Okay, I haven't seen that movie. I've seen.
Never?
No.
He's a Will Smith hater.
Oh,
I'm not a hater. I don't
ignore him and watch the movie.
I watched 6 Degrees of Separation, which was his first movie in 1993. I watched Bad Boys All, of course, every last one of them, like everybody else has. Afterlife, Gemini Man, Concussion.
They don't touch
Ali, I believe I saw as well. But
would probably be the closest thing to touching Pursuit of Happiness. It was a different Will Smith.
Okay.
Really different. So I encourage you to see it.
I will take the time.
So you didn't watch any of the Men in Blacks?
I never seen the Men in Blacks.
I heard Michael Jackson was in one of them too, Ronnie.
Was he?
Yeah, I heard.
No, I never could get into that.
Stop it. That alien was not Michael Jackson.
It won't.
No.
Oh my God. Okay, well, let's get off this subject because I want to talk about my brother-in-law like that. May he rest in peace. I don't want to accept that. We're not gonna do that. But y'all get your statements ready. Get your statements ready for.
I don't have any statements, but we never talked about that Deion Sanders thing, but it's okay. We gonna leave that alone. I just do want to say this though. Somebody put a meme out there today, and I know y'all remember Friday After Next, where he was with his uncle DC Curry, and he was like, "I know I said when I got my money, I wasn't gonna leave the hood, but when I got my check, I was gone."
Hey,
that's what they said about Deion Sanders right now.
I mean, well, that's kind of classically what it is in his own aspect, but he's looking out for himself. And y'all saw, and that's the thing. Y'all had no problem when he was kind of considered washed up and he would jump from team to team to team. That's the same thing.
But I think the biggest problem people are having, and I know we're going over. I don't want to go over, but is you're feeding them a false dream. You're like, hey, I'm here to stay. Hey, I'm here to do this for you. Hey, we're gonna build this.
Wrong.
That's wrong. And then wrong. When you build that, when you got that legacy established, now it's done. That you just put your imprint on that whole school.
Right.
12-0. And then somebody says, oh, 12-0, they take everything from us. And when I say they, You know what I'm talking about. They take everything from us. So we can't build for ourselves. I mean, they took Black Wall Street. They take everything from us. So you're starting this right now, and you're starting with these HBCUs and trying to build them up. Oh, he's doing good. Let's take him and make us better.
And
they
then
take
offer you
everything
something.
away from us. So
Well,
that's why I didn't get into that conversation with you, but we could have got deep. But I wanted to drink. So
yes, he did, and we definitely did do that. And now look, you saw that me and my brother you were showing you, but look, that because I don't have it, there she go right there. There she go right there. There she go right there. Okay, we all have our shirts. You can get your shirts on our YouTube channel as well as on our website. Please check claimyourthrone.org to shop, as well as go to our The Royal Truth YouTube channel.
What is all that? She got showing all that meat on that leg. Look at that.
Look. She rearranged this right here. Got all rearranged. I had to put her back together because the thing was going to the side of here. It would go like that right there. And I was like, okay. I said, look, hey, some cause let's get it back over here. Let's get it right there. And so we had to get it right back over there like it was supposed to be, bro. We had to help her out. I had to help her out. That's a queen. Yeah. We had to help her out. Y'all, okay. Queen, we're gonna let you be our closer, but bro, what do you have to say? And I'll let Queen close, and I'm just gonna close with a song because I got a new song.
I mean, we usually close out with a word of the day or a quote. And you sent me a quote this morning, and I appreciate it because of the way things have been so up and down for us or me. But you said the quote said, "If it makes you happy, no one else's opinion should matter." And that really hits home because the older I get, it seems like the more I don't care. And I shouldn't say I don't care, but it really shouldn't matter. It should be about what makes me happy, what makes me not stressed. Just that mental state, that mental freedom, if you will.
And then the only way you give good energy out is if you're feeling good yourself. That's what makes it hard because we get so stressed. Like, I'm sorry, we're gonna jump it off here, but my brother made a good point, and I want to say that about him saying that he was like we were on the phone or something. He was saying I snapped at Mimi, and I didn't mean to do that. That's what we talk about, the energy. That when you have your energy is not right, you'll do something like that. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Please forgive me. That wasn't right. And that's and that's something. If we just stay in a happiness of what makes us happy and think about those things, we'll constantly give that good energy back out, and you'll continue to get it back to you. And I watch it happen. It's cool. It's really, really cool. You just have to try to deflect bad energy.
And Star, before you say what you got to say, I'm gonna throw something out there because I threw it at my brother. Right. So we're gonna talk about this next show, and we're gonna figure this out. So I just have this thing that why when you have a good dude, not you, but why when you have a good man out there in the world, it seems like when I say good dude, I mean good in all aspects of the matter, but he can't seem to find that right one. And attractive man, but just can't hold on to a woman. But then if he were a thug, if you will, be this and be that, or not answering his phone or not paying attention, they want that. And I'm gonna leave it there. Something to think about. Because you the queen here, and I got my brother's perspective, but we can talk about it next time. I want to get your perspective on that.
Yeah, I got you. I'm gonna piggyback off of what you said before about just kind of being in your own space, because that was my closing thought. I'm gonna put a little bit to what you just said though. One thing that I want y'all to realize as men is women always want what we can't have. Now I'm gonna leave it alone, and we'll talk about the rest of that later. But I do want to say this. I encourage y'all to do some yoga with me one day. Just get in a peaceful place within yourself, because he was talking about, just doing what makes you happy. That is so important, because you cannot reach back unless you can reach forward into yourself. So I am huge on just doing me and loving up on me lately. I'm talking about touching my fingers and just, rubbing my elbows and massaging my neck and rubbing up on every part of me. And then getting into my own mind, which goes to the meditation. So I encourage everybody out there that's listening to do the same. Love up on you and make sure that you are good. That way you can pour back into others.
Yes, and I'm gonna just say the words because Queen isn't here to say it, but If no one has not told you they love you, believe it right now. This Truth Squad right here loves you. And I'm going to end the show myself. What I'm going to give you back is what I got out there for everybody right now. I got a song out right now if y'all want to check it out. And it's called I Won't Leave. Peace and